Chapter 8, Going Global. Global, adjective, throughout the world, referring to expanding one's market beyond the immediate area of production. On Saturday morning, Jessie slept in, and even when she opened her eyes at 9:05, she still felt tired. How can I wake up tired? She wondered as she buried her face in her pillow and dozed off. 5 minutes later, she was awake for real, remembering why she was so tired. Yesterday's lemonade stand had been the hardest work of her life. Face painting, hair braiding, nail polishing, it had sounded like such a good idea. Jessie had been sure that every kid in the neighborhood would line up to buy a cup of lemonade. But that was the problem. Every kid had lined up for lemonade and then wanted face painting and hair braiding and fingernail polishing and toenail polishing. One boy asked for face paintings on both cheeks, both arms, and his stomach. One girl begged for lots of little braids with ribbons woven in. And the nail polishing. They all wanted different colors and decals, and it was impossible to get them to sit still long enough for the polish to dry. We're going to run out of lemonade, Megan had said to Jessie at noon as the line stretched all the way to the street. Pour half cups instead of full ones, whispered Jessie. It has to last. Jessie and Megan had each made $24 on lemonade, but they had worked 8 hours to do it. By the end of the day, they agreed. A good idea, but not worth it. After breakfast, Jessie pulled out her lockbox and sat on her bed. She kept the box hidden in her closet on a shelf under some sweaters. She kept the key in a plastic box in her desk drawer. The plastic box was disguised to look exactly like a pack of gum. You would never know it was hollow and had a secret panel on its side. Jessie unlocked the box and opened the lid. First, she took out 3 torn slips of paper. There was one for value added and one for goodwill. There was also a new one that Jessie added last night. Profit margin. Sales less all operating costs divided by the number of sales. The result is a ratio. For example, if it costs you $300 to make 100 hats and you sell those hats for $500, the profit margin is 500 minus 300 over 100 equals 2 over 1. Jessie lined up all 3 scraps of paper on the bed beside her. She wasn't sure why she was saving these words, but she felt like they belonged in her lockbox. Next, she took out her lemonade earnings. Every day, Megan had squealed over how much money they'd made, but every day Jessie had known it's not enough. It's not going to be enough to win. Jessie counted the money. So far, she had earned $40. That was a lot of money, but it wasn't nearly enough. She still needed to earn $60 more, and today was Saturday. Only 2 more selling days before she and Evan counted their earnings on Sunday night. How was she going to sell enough lemonade to earn $60 in 2 days? She couldn't. That was the problem. No kid could earn $100 in just 5 days by selling lemonade. The profit margin was too small. She knew because she'd used her calculator to figure it out last night. The numbers said it all. There was no way 2 girls in one neighborhood could sell 375 cups of lemonade. Nobody wanted that much lemonade, no matter how hot the day was. Jessie looked at the money in her lockbox and the page of calculations on her desk. Any other kid would have quit, but Jessie wasn't a quitter. Profit margin for 1 can of lemonade, 8 cups. Sales, 8 cups at 50 cents a cup equals 8 times 0.50 equals $4. Operating costs, lemonade costs equals $1.25. 8 paper cups cost 15 cents. Total operating costs $1.40. Number of sales, 8 cups equals 8 sales. Profit margin, $4 minus 140 over 8 equals 260 over 8 equals 0.325 over 1. So that means for every 1 cup of lemonade we sold, we earn about 32 cents. I get half the profit and Megan gets half the profit. That means I earn about 16 cents for every cup we sell. I need to earn $60 to beat Evan. $60 equals 6,000 cents because 60 times 100 equals 6,000.